What if you were out on a first date, but it technically wasn't yours? I just looked in the rule book, and I guess that doesn't disqualify you from requesting another hangout through us. Okay. But it's definitely one of the strangest asks we've ever gotten from one of our listeners who, like I said, wasn't on a date with the guy, but she was definitely there.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
this does not sound above board.
No. Doesn't matter. We're doing it. You're going to hear what happened and how she wants us to help in your brand new second date update. Next. Brooke, I have a question.
Okay.
Looking back on your dating history, how many boyfriends, roughly, would you say you stole away from your friends?
None, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Yeah.
Come on, Brooke.
Coincidence.
Don't use the I was too ugly excuse again.
No, I did get asked for their number a lot, but never, not as often mine.
So you were a wing woman.
They wanted your friends.
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, and I thought were hitting on me, and then they'd be like, your friend's really cute. And I'm like, man.
Okay, you were the stepping stone to the better thing.
I was much shorter and not as gorgeous as they are.
Okay, again, I said the too ugly excuse. You keep using that. We've heard it. You lived it. Can we just get past it?
Can we just say Brooke
You
is more
asked me. You asked me, and you wanted an answer, and then you get mad at the answer, Jeffrey.
I only asked because one of our listeners is thinking of going out with a guy that her friend went out with previously.
Oh, interesting.
But there's a twist to it, and we're going to find
Okay.
that out soon. But first, let's talk to Maya. Maya, how you doing?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Maya. I don't know if I want to know about your friend first or the guy first, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of tea already.
I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. Why don't you tell us how it all happened?
Yeah, it's all kind of like intertwined, so you'll get both in one story. So
Okay.
basically, this was a couple weeks ago. I'm like doing some errands. I'm at the drugstore minding my own business.
Yeah.
I get a call from my friend. She's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing, just running errands. And she's like, so I'm going on this Tinder date in like literally 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance you can just swing by and do like an oh, hi, you know, just in case it's going terrible, then I can just like extract her, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like play dumb, like, oh, I never meant to walk in at this exact time while you're at that table.
Plus, it's a good wellness check.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure he's not too crazy.
I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. Let me get these tampons and I'll head right over.
Yeah.
You know?
Perfect.
Okay.
Maybe a little TMI on that, but that's all right. So let's focus.
Chef's uncomfortable.
Let's focus more on the dating situation and less on what's happening to your bodies. So you go to this place and meet up with your friend and her date.
Yeah, so I do the oh, hi, and we're acting like we haven't, you know, we're putting on this whole thing.
Yeah.
And
Really funny.
Are you guys like at a coffee shop? Where are you?
it was like at a bar. There was like a happy hour situation.
Okay.
Okay. Did you clock the guy's reaction when you walked in? Did he seem annoyed?
No, he seemed not bothered by it. It seemed like
Oh, good.
he played it off. Like, I'm an actress, you guys.
I mean, I feel like it's good to know.
She said I'm an actress.
I feel like it's good to see that your date has like friends. Like that
Yeah.
wouldn't be a
Yeah.
negative.
That's
It's like
true. Yeah. Oh, you're known around here.
Yeah.
So wait, did your friend need rescuing from this guy?
No, well, okay, so I thought it was just going to be like me in and out saying hi and like dipping, but then she was like, oh, do you want to join us? And I was like, well, I'm here to help my friends, so I guess if she asks me to join, I'm going to join, right?
Okay.
I ended up staying on this date with them for like a full hour. It was a whole date.
Oh,
An
my
That is
gosh.
so funny.
You're a great friend.
Was she not feeling him then?
I mean, here's the thing. I definitely didn't feel like a third wheel. I actually kind of felt like me and him were hitting it off a little bit more than she and him. Because, again, this man is a stranger to her, you know? So, who knows? But, like, that was kind of the vibe I was getting. But, like, it all goes fine. It wasn't weird or uncomfortable. I was like, oh, he's cute. He's, like, a good hang, you know?
Okay. Do we know the guy's name yet?
Yeah, his name's Finn.
Finn.
Okay.
I like that
All
name.
right.
Okay, so
It's
you
a hot
thought
guy
that
name.
you and Finn were vibing a little bit better than he was with your friend.
But you didn't get his
I mean,
number.
presumably. No.
Okay.
So we go our separate ways. I didn't act on it at all. It was just kind of this feeling I had that like, oh, it seemed like me and him were hitting it off in that way, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So a couple days later, I talked to my friend and I'm like, oh, what's going on with you and Finn? And she's like, nothing. He's not texting me back. I don't know. Maybe it's not there.
Okay. And she was okay with that, it sounds like. It's like, well, whatever, move on.
I mean, I feel like she's a little bothered by it because obviously it's annoying when somebody ghosts you, but I didn't get the feeling that, like, she thought there was, like, fireworks flying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're saying that you felt fireworks happening between you and Finn?
I felt a little something.
Okay.
So I went into detective mode.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And?
And I find him on social media, and I get his number.
Oh, so you DM'd him.
No, I didn't do anything. I'm just hoping you guys will call him and do the dirty work for me.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I feel really comfortable doing this because
we don't have the friend's blessing? Is that why?
well,
Why?
there's that. She hasn't gotten the green light from her friend to call.
Yeah.
And also, the guy doesn't necessarily even know that there was like a connection happening. Like,
Right, it's going to be a totally out
we're
of the blue
blindsiding
call.
him
Oh
with this.
man.
But why wouldn't you just text him first? Oh.
Or ask your friend.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I waited 2 weeks. He's not texting her back. She doesn't seem that torn up about it. And I do feel like she's a good enough friend that she'll be cool about it. But, I mean, yeah, you're right. I didn't get her blessing.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
as far as the guy goes, like, honestly, if he's not into it, it's not a big deal. It was one weird date situation, and I just kind of felt like we were hitting off. And if I was wrong, I'm fine with it. It's not
Okay.
crazy deep, you know?
Okay, so it's no pressure.
She's kind of an ask forgiveness later type of lady.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if she can't forgive you, then it's always easy to find yourself a new best friend and
That's
replace
right.
her. So we'll work on
So
that.
easy.
First, we're going to call this guy and try and get you a second date update. We'll do it right after this. You know what best friends do? They show up when you need them
That's
to
right.
be your wing woman on a first date so that they can have your back.
Yeah,
That's right,
that's
Jeffrey.
What they're for.
And if that doesn't go well, they'll swoop in and date that guy for you.
Oh, that's a really good friend.
That doesn't feel good.
Alexis, I'm sure Brooke would do that for you. Any guy that you're dating, she is one phone call away.
I think they do it to each other. Let's be real.
Oh, I've seen Alexis's type. Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Quite a mess.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't text you back, don't be bitter, bro.
Oh, look how you started, Jeff.
What a beautiful friendship between you two.
They really are friends.
funny.
I swear, they are.
But see, that's what one of our listeners, Maya, is about to try with us here because she was the third wheel on a date the other night. She observed, she supported, and now she's just checking to see if maybe Finn liked her more.
Oh, God.
You know, typical best friend stuff.
Oh,
Who
Jeff.
says women are cruel to each other? Not
one.
me.
No one has
Not
ever,
me, that's for
Jeff.
sure.
Oh, you don't think a guy would do this?
Never.
Oh, come on.
I did not have an old roommate model who would sleep with girls after I tried to.
I'm
No,
sure you
never.
didn't.
Not
Yeah.
4 times, Tristan, if you're listening.
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
But you're still friends, and that's the
are.
important
We
part,
are.
right?
Yeah, for now. Feel good about this, Maya?
Well, not after hearing y'all say all of that.
No, sorry. Sorry, that was mostly
Yeah.
Brooke that probably dampened the mood there.
Blame it
So
on
talking
me.
about
About
that
her
was
trying
so
to swoop in on
all
Alexis.
you.
That was very rude. I get that. But no, we're here to have your back because we want to be your best friend.
Well, and to be fair, I didn't say she was my best friend.
Okay.
Oh, we're
Wow.
backtracking a little.
Ouch. Hopefully she doesn't hear this.
So you said bestie.
I think we
not
should
best
just
friend.
go with it at this point, Maya.
Not a lot of loyalty.
We're already
Oh.
making
here.
some.
All right.
And remember, her friend does not know that we're doing this, that we're
And
reaching out to the guy.
The guy doesn't know that we have his number.
No, so
There's a lot of unknowns in this
a lot
one.
of surprises in store, but we like that on
But he
this
put it
show.
on his social media. If you're just tuning in, it's, you know.
So let's reach out to him right now, see if he answers, and see what he has to say. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Finn?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, you don't, well, maybe you do know me. My name is Jeff from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, Finn, you're on the show right now.
Hey.
Welcome.
Yo,
Why?
we need content, bro.
I like your directness, Finn.
Yeah.
I applaud that.
Don't worry, it's for a good reason. It means that somebody who's a listener of our show really likes you.
Who?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember you went out on a date with a girl a couple weeks ago?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Okay. well,
Happy
yeah.
hour?
Yeah, you guys went to a bar and did happy hour, and while you were there on the date, her friend came in randomly and sat with you guys?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it sounds like the friend hung out for like an hour.
Was your name Maya?
Yeah.
The friend's name was, yeah.
How did that date go in your eyes? Like, what did you think of it?
We were all just sort of having a good time together and hanging out at the bar, play some, I'm sorry. What did you guys say your name was again? Why is this happening?
It sounds like you're having a good day already, my man.
Maybe some Irish coffees this morning.
Okay,
That's
Irish
good.
coffee,
Yeah.
To answer your original question, remember, we're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and the reason we're calling you,
It's hard to explain.
It's
'cause
like, how do I
weird.
ask this?
It's part of a second date update, but it's
Yeah.
Okay, Finn, so you know your date, like you had the friend that came in and joined you. What did you think of the friend?
of Maya.
Right.
I mean, she was cute. She's kind of cool. It's kind of weird. You don't usually go on dates with 3 people unless, you know, you're like Italian and wear those kind of shoes and stuff.
Like a mob? Like, what do you mean?
Right.
Don't ask
No,
questions.
unless you're
I think we get it.
Okay,
I'm getting the vibe that you had a good time with everybody.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to put it.
Okay?
Okay.
yeah, everybody's cool. In fact, Caitlin, I've sort of been like hanging out with her a little bit.
Wait, you've been hanging out with Caitlin, who you were on the date with?
Maya's friend?
Yeah, you know, she's kind of cool. We sort of hit it off. We went on a few other dates. We went to like the movies, and
Did Maya lie to us?
Okay.
and she met my mom.
Whoa.
Wow.
She met your mom?
Okay.
So you're like dating Caitlin right now.
Yeah.
Trust me, if I could have kept my mom from meeting her, I would have.
Okay. That
We're
wasn't
not
your
judging
fault.
you.
It was an accident.
We honestly, we did not know a lot of that,
Yeah.
and
Dude, that's shady.
I don't think
Yeah.
that Maya knew that either.
Or did she?
Well,
See,
I'm sorry. I really don't know what the is going on right now.
Oh, yeah,
Neither do we.
yeah, I'm a
What?
little confused too.
You don't know? Are you sure?
No,
exactly right.
I mean, it sounds like he's saying that my friend just lied to me, that she's been seeing him and has in fact met his mom while telling me that he's ghosting her. Like, I don't, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay,
lying
okay.
to you.
So
Wow, Maya, thank you for that beautiful reset. I couldn't have said it any better myself.
Actually, yeah, you want to host a show for a day or two?
But Finn, that's Maya, who has been waiting and listening in on the other phone line, wanting to talk to you.
No.
I mean, Maya told me that you haven't responded to any of her calls or texts for like 2 weeks. And I mean, honestly, I did think you and I were hitting it off. So I was like, maybe he was more into me than her. But it sounds like I was totally wrong. And my friend is, I guess, a little insecure about us maybe hitting it
Maya.
off. I don't know.
It sounds like she's lying to you, so you stay away
Look
from
at what her
him.
friend is doing.
But like, I think she was insecure for a reason.
Yeah.
If she had
Oh,
told me she
dear.
was dating him, I obviously wouldn't have reached out. Like, it actually did. had the
Why did you
opposite
guys
effect that she
call
wanted.
me?
Well, we didn't know any of this,
I'm
bro.
sorry. We thought that you
wanna-
weren't talking to Caitlin at all. We thought that you were totally single
Yeah.
and available.
I'm gonna have to move to another town, change my name.
I
No,
don't
you don't have to
know.
go that far,
I
dude.
don't think it's that
I don't
serious, man.
Why wouldn't Caitlin want her friend to know about that?
I don't get it either.
Oh, weird.
I get it.
Really?
She doesn't want her friend to go do this. Exactly what's happening.
Yeah, but if she knew they were dating, I mean, I think I'm on Maya's side on this one. Like,
No, I would have just not gone for it at all. I would have just been
Yeah.
like, okay, cool, they hit it off. I was wrong.
That's true.
Finn, can you like step in and give us a little bit of clarity here? We're all really confused.
I feel like Caitlin felt like you were coming on too strong, you know, and it was her date. So, I mean,
fair enough. I don't know. I mean, it did feel like you and I were hitting it off. I tried to downplay it, but maybe I didn't do a good job of that. I don't know.
I think she saw the connection happening between us, and she was scared it was going to take away from our connection.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I wasn't wrong about the connection then.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, you read
I
that
I mean,
right.
that's something.
And what's funny is Caitlin also read it right.
Yeah, but
I
Caitlin,
guess so.
Caitlin did, I think, call dibs based on the
Yeah.
swiping. So
I mean, but that's fine. Like I said, this was low stakes. Like, if he wasn't into it, he's not into it. If he's not into it because he's with my friend, that's fine.
Well, and think of it as a benefit. You're going to be taken off of her emergency list on future dates. She is not going to want you there.
yeah, no more poppins.
No more impromptu day.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is
Yeah.
going to be so embarrassing to explain to Caitlin
What?
later.
Are you going to talk to your friend? Are you going to call
Oh,
Caitlin?
no. Can I explain it to
I
her
mean, I'm
first?
gonna have to. She may already know if she's in the car right say. Now she could be listening for all I know.
Maybe you guys can sit down all together and explain it and figure it out when we send you out on another date.
Oh, no, Jeff.
We would pay for 3 people to go to a happy hour and hash it out.
What? Why are you laughing? You said it was a good time.
Finn had a blast.
Well, it was when it wasn't all awkward. Now it sounds terrible.
Okay.
Well, you just add alcohol to that, and I'm sure it'll get better.
If you really want, we can see you and Caitlin at different tables, and we'll have Finn go back and forth. Just sit down 5 minutes apiece. You up for that, Finn?
Yeah, it'll be like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
You are a strange man, Finn.
Whatever you've been doing this morning, do less of it, I think.
Yeah.
Before you meet up with Caitlin.
Well
I've
said.
been working since 5 a.m.
You've been working.
Oh, okay.
I don't know on what.
Working like a grow operation?
All right. Well, it sounds like we're going to send you guys out on another date. Congratulations.
No, I think they
we
said
are.
no. They said no.
No,
they said
I'm
yeah.
not saying yes to that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, he seems like he's on something.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's
Clearly,
a no.
Maya's being sarcastic. She can't wait to sit down with you and Caitlin and fight to the finish. Whoever comes
Yes.
out on top wins Finn's heart.
And one of you guys in
I'm
the
not
studio
on
just smack him for
anything.
me.
Not on.
Crazy.